Hello friends, I am Parvinderrandhawaielts. You are watching my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe and hit super thanks button. This is my listening video. In this I have selected this book Cambridge 16. That's a new book, everybody knows. And test is 2. Test 2 Cambridge 16. The equations that is from part 1, that is 1 to 10 only. And check this one, they have written write one word and or a number. Okay, Hindi version has been prepared. Now I am in the English version, so I have changed the sheet because it's about the copying photos to digital format. So I am going to play and we will work according to the recorded speaking. Okay, so means whatever they will say, we will work accordingly. So let's see. So I'm going to start the test.
This is the Ielts listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings. The test is in 4 parts. Converts old photographs to digital format. Be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Now turn to part 1. Part 1. You will hear a woman phoning a company that converts old photographs to digital format. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3.
So I have
now
underlined.
Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Hello, Picture Rep. Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I saw your advertisement about copying pictures to disk, and I'd like a bit more information about what you do.
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, I've got a box full of old family photos that's been up in the attic for years. Some of them must be 50 or 60 years old, and I'd like to get them converted to digital format.
Sure, we can do that for you.
Right. And what about size? The photos are all sorts of sizes. Are there any restrictions?
Well, the maximum size of photo we can do with our normal service is 30 centimetres, and each picture must be at least 4 centimetres. That's the minimum we can cope with.
Well, that should be fine. And some of them are in a frame. Should I take them out before I send them?
Yes, please. We can't copy them otherwise. And also the photos must all be separate. They mustn't be stuck into an album.
Okay, that's not a problem. So, can you give me an idea of how much this will cost? I've got about 360 photos, I think.
We charge £195 for 300 to 400 photos for the basic service.
Okay, and does that include the disc?
Yes, 1 disc, but you can get extra ones for £5 each.
That's good. So, do I need to pay when I send you the photos?
No, we won't need anything until we've actually copied the pictures. Then we'll let you know how much it is, and once we've received the payments, we'll send the parcel off to you.
Right.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask about our services?
Yes, I've roughly sorted out the photos into groups, according to what they're about. So, can you keep them in those groups when you copy them?
Sure, we'll save each group in a different folder on the disk, and if you like, you can suggest a name for each folder.
So I could have one called grandparents, for instance.
Exactly.
And do you do anything besides scan the photos? Like, can you make any improvements?
Yes, in the standard service, each photo is checked, and we can sometimes touch up the colour a bit or improve the contrast. That can make a big difference.
Okay, and some of the photos are actually quite fragile. They won't get damaged in the process, will they?
No, if any look particularly fragile, we'd do them by hand. We do realise how precious these old photos can be.
Sure.
And another thing is we can make changes to a photo if you want. So if you want to remove an object from a photo or maybe alter the background, we can do that.
Really? I might be interested in that. I'll have a look through the photos and see. Oh, and talking of fixing photos, I've got a few that aren't properly in focus. Can you do anything to make that better?
No, I'm afraid that's one thing we can't do.
Okay.
Any other information I can give you?
How long will it all take?
We aim to get the copying done in 10 days.
Fine. Right, well, I'll get the photos packed up in a box and post them off to you.
Right. If you've got a strong cardboard box, that's best. We've found that plastic ones sometimes break in the post.
Okay. Right, thanks for your help. Bye.
Bye.
That is the end of part 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers to part 1.
So this is all about this one. The thing is that first of all you know that in part 1 there are two speakers, one is male, another is female. So this is a main point here. So it means there is a pitch contrast here. So both have the different pitch naturally, and with this we just like underline to initialize ourselves that we are in the listening. And second thing, if you are on a computer, naturally you will focus on screen very much. If you are on a pen and paper sheets, naturally your pencil will work accordingly. They are saying that photos must, your test it is in pencil not pen. I am using just to highlight the things. Photos must not be in A. So because this answer it came from the lady, not from the man. So female she gave the answer, but man said no. So that's why it means it was a mutual understanding. Okay. So cost it was a direct answer and no need to worry about it. But first one it might people miss it. I don't know. Before the completed yes, this answer again it was from male, but the thing is that it was somewhat very messy answer. Photos can be that's why we underline the things, because here he used the word receive. I remember the thing. So required, so we can find this one is the synonym of required, so that's why. Then they said been replaced. Just this one very simple because the lady gave the answer grandparents, but please think about S as it was spoken by the lady, grandparents. So if you do not write S in your answer or your answer sheet, your answer it is totally wrong because they read it as grandparent. Then they said contrast and color. Yes, this one is a male. He gave the answer. The photos which were very fragile will be scanned by hand. It's a natural thing, very common answer, because who is scanning the photo, the human is scanning. The human has to use the hand to get the photo scanned properly if they are very old photos. It may be possible to remove an object. Yes, this one I use the word here alter. Then we got the answer background. A photo which is here the lady talk about the inappropriately, so that's why that is directly related to not correctly, but focus the lady gave the answer, and the gentleman, right, he I think nodded to this one. And orders are completed within 10 days. One word, one number, 10 days. So it's a DAYS, remember this thing. Okay, send the photo in a box. Yes, this one the male, he spoke very clearly with not the plastic. It's a strong some word where he used cardboard, right? So this one is the point here. So this is part 1, right? Test 2 Cambridge 16. So complete part 1 we did here, along with the means we did here. My point is that, so it's a kind of class here, so I did with you. So and you are watching my YouTube channel, that's Parvinderrandhawaielts Guru. Please like, comment, share, subscribe and touch the super thanks button. This channel is for you only, so that you can get the necessary thing, the tips which you have to you need for your exam. Okay, so best of luck all of you, and thanks for watching this video.